If you've been following our course to a T, you're probably right in the thick of your experimental small change. This seems as good a time as any to bring up a major trap that many of us will face as we work towards even the smallest of changes. Perhaps you've already met the demon. His name is perfectionism. While waiting around for only perfect opportunities to make only perfect nutrition changes so that your eating habits are finally perfect might sound appealing in theory, it almost always backfires in practice. Rather than allow you to make perfect changes, perfectionism actually sneakily eggs on the part of you that wants to procrastinate or call off the anticipated change altogether. Say your tiny kitchen is bursting at the seams and you're desperate to move, if only so you can cook a proper meal. Do you say to yourself, I still don't have enough money to buy that mansion with the spacious, beautiful, and fancy kitchen that has a double stove, 6 burners, and cupboard space for everything and anything, including room for all those kitchen appliances you've been pining for. So why bother? Or do you say, all I really need is a kitchen that I can actually move around with and a stove that works. It might not be my dream kitchen, but that's okay. If you keep telling yourself that tomorrow you'll find the perfect kitchen to cook all that healthy food in, one, you'll awaken to find it's 10 years down the line and there you still are, in that apartment with the teeny little kitchen, eating mostly fast food since there's no room to put a cutting board, let alone a working oven or stovetop. Tomorrow logic, as Gretchen Rubin so wisely terms it in her best-selling Better Than Before, has a clever way of driving even the most motivated among us to stagnation, or worse, to self-sabotage. As Rubin puts it, now doesn't matter, because we're going to follow good habits tomorrow. And as Little Orphan Annie famously observed, tomorrow is always a day away. So give yourself the greatest gift you can give yourself today. Instead of pushing off changing until the perfect opportunity arises, which it rarely, if ever, does, let's work towards one of my favorite mottos: done is better than perfect. You've come to learn how to tackle change, so don't let your perfectionism stand in the way or provide you with excuses. Before we ask you to adopt your own anti-perfectionism motto, consider a few examples. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Mark Twain. Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Salvador Dali. Waiting for perfect is never as smart as making progress. Seth Godin. Striving for excellence motivates you. Striving for perfection is demoralizing. Harriet Bryker. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Robert F. Kennedy. The bottom line is clear. Striving for perfection is not a part of making a successful change, but being courageous and vulnerable. Moving forward right now as you are today, even at the risk of failure, is. So let's drop the illusion of being perfect tomorrow and get on with those changes today.